Consequences of wasting time, dreams, and laziness. Lucas had countless dreams in his eyes. He wanted to become a great scientist, to make an invention that would change people's lives. His parents had high hopes for him. Stay tuned to hear the full story. Lucas was good at studying since childhood. But over time, a bad habit began to take root in him: laziness and wasting time. Every morning the alarm would ring, but Lucas would turn it off and sleep for a while longer. Just 5 more minutes was his daily excuse. He didn't realize when these 5 minutes would become half an hour or an hour. He would waste a lot of time at the beginning of the day. He would also put off school or coaching work. "I have plenty of time. I'll do it tomorrow," were the two main phrases in his life. While studying, he would be immersed in his mobile phone or laptop. At the slightest notification, his eyes would shift from the book to the screen. Hours would pass by watching social media, games, and unnecessary videos. When his parents asked him to sit down to study, he would say, "I'm taking a break," or "I have something important to talk to my friend about." They believed that the boy was growing up, understanding his own strengths and weaknesses. They didn't want to put too much pressure on Lucas. Lucas used their naivety as an opportunity. The first shock. When Lucas's last exam, the board exam, was right around the corner, his mind was reeling. Most on the syllabus was incomplete. The subjects he had thought were difficult now seemed like mountains. Day after day, he would sit at his desk, but he wouldn't pay attention. Thinking about the wasted time of the past, he would only regret it. He would promise himself, "I won't waste time again from today." But the next day, he would get stuck in the same cycle. Old habits don't leave you easily. The exam results were out. Lucas passed, but he couldn't even come close to the score he needed to fulfill his dream. His classmates, who were a little behind him in their studies, did well and moved forward. Lucas felt a deep sense of disappointment for the first time. Although his parents consoled him, there was a hidden sadness in their eyes. Lucas realized that this was the first and biggest consequence of his waste of time. His first dream was shattered, missing out on higher education opportunities. Because he didn't get good results, he couldn't get into a good university. He was forced to enroll in a relatively unknown college. He thought to himself, "Okay, I won't make the same mistake again. I'll focus on college." But the ghost of his old habits didn't leave him. Even in college, he woke up late, skipped classes, and spent time hanging out with friends. Now, online streaming platforms have become a new way to spend time. He started watching series for hours. In the last semester of college, a lightning bolt hit him. The deadline for submitting a big project was just a week away. Lucas had not even started working on the project. His friends were also busy with their own work. He stayed up all night trying to finish the work, but the work he did in a hurry was not of good quality at all. As a result, his grades in the semester were very bad. He was no longer eligible to apply for a good job. His dream was to become a scientist, but now it became difficult to get a normal job. There were no more opportunities for him in the path of higher education. Struggle in career. After many attempts, Lucas got a job in a small position in a private company. His colleagues who had completed their studies on time and had good degrees started to improve rapidly. Lucas's talent was no less than theirs, but his slow pace of life left him behind. Lucas's habit of wasting time continued in the office. He would start the tasks assigned by his boss at the last minute. As a result, the tasks would not be completed properly or could not be submitted on time. He would have to be repeatedly scolded by his boss. His colleagues would laugh at him. One day, an important office task came to his hand, which was very important for the company. Lucas, as usual, started the task at the last minute. In his haste, he made a fatal mistake which resulted in a huge financial loss for the company. The boss called him and sternly told him, "Lucas, you have talent, but you have no value for your time. You do not value your work. This habit of yours is harmful to the company." Lucas was fired from his job. Final consequences and realization. After losing his job, Lucas's life became dark. He was getting older, his parents were also starting to get sick, but now he had no income. He was unemployed, disappointed, and a failure in everyone's eyes. Many of his friends had already settled down by then. Seeing their progress made Lucas suffer even more. He sat alone in his room and started thinking. All those moments flashed before his eyes when he turned off the alarm and slept, when he left his book and grabbed his mobile phone, when he missed important classes to chat with friends. He realized that the main reason for all the failures in his life was nothing but the consequences of wasting time. He had neglected time, so time also returned disappointment and failure to him. Time waits for no one. One day, he wrote on the first page of his diary, "Time is a precious resource, which once lost cannot be regained. Every moment should be used. I made a mistake. Wasting time is more terrible than death. Death only separates me from life, and wasting time has separated me from my dreams, future, and hopes for my loved ones." He was already very old then. Even though he wanted to start anew, life was very difficult now. He started trying to change his old habits, but that time is no more. He had long passed the important milestones of life. Lucas realized that if he does not value time, time will eventually bring him to a position where there is nothing left to do but regret. Lucas's story is a hard lesson. What terrible consequences the consequences of wasting time can bring in life.